Welcome back to the Magic Hours. I'm Zoe Flowers, and let's go ahead and get into this new moon reading. Actually, new moon and the Mercury retrograde all wrapped into one. Okay. I hope that you are staying safe and well. And if you are out there organizing, doing things like that, that you are doing your protection and all of the things, I am with you. I am with you. I am with you. I'm with you in solidarity. Okay. And yes, we still boycotting. All right. So, which I think feels like, let's get into this new moon energy in Sagittarius. Okay. So we know Sagittarius is a fire sign. We know that it is mutable. We know that because it's in between two seasons, all right, it's in between winter and fall. So it is a mutable sign. We know that fire signs in general can be a little spicy, a little impulsive. And, we have this new moon tomorrow. So let's just see. Okay. So we're going to do first what we need to embrace. And I'm being told this is the wrong deck. This is the right deck. This is the right deck. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we actually like to see this, the Empress, for this new moon energy, particularly if you're thinking about starting a project. So this is really interesting, or you're thinking about working with the divine feminine. This is really interesting because I actually posted a short of a ritual I did for the divine feminine last week. So this is a great time to work with the divine feminine energy. This is a great time to write down your intentions and burn them tomorrow, because Sagittarius again is fire. This is not a time to lose heart. Good will win out, is what I'm hearing. Personally, professionally, politically, it is not the time to give up. It is not the time to give out. It is the time to secure yourself and steel yourself in your beliefs and ground yourself in what is real. The thing about the Empress is it is also a sign of fertility. And so the planetary astrological energies that are happening right now are quite malleable. The veil is actually quite thin. And so again, if there are desires, now is the time to put them through. Tuesday is a day of divination. It is also ruled by the planet Mars. So if there was divination that you wanted to do to determine your next steps, determine how to move forward, tomorrow would be a great time to do it. Doing it on a Mars day in a Mars hour will only strengthen your desired outcomes. Although we don't want you to be too attached to the outcomes, you should have some sort of goal in mind of how to move forward. Now is not the time to just go willy-nilly into new things. Now is the time to move and embark on things that you've been wanting to do for a while, things that have been on the heart, things that have been on the mind, things that have been on the soul. Now is the time to be like water, to move in waves. Now is not the time to go all in, jump in, splash around, and then get out. Now is the time to go into the deep waters, go into the depths. Yes, Scorpio season is over, but Venus is still in Scorpio. And so some of that intensity, some of that deepness, some of that depth is actually what is needed now. Now is the time for cooler heads to prevail. Now is not the time to tap into the impulsive, fiery side of Sagittarius, for now is a time where things said cannot be taken back. Be very careful about what you're posting. Be very careful about any dates that you're going on. You want to make sure that people are fully vetted. And I'm using the word curated again today. We said that this morning about the Chiron in Libra placement. So there's a whole series on Instagram, the Gemini Moon Tarot 1011, about the Chiron placement. and we're calling it you're updating your default settings, right? Because the Chiron placement is the primal wound, and it is the first wound, and it is also the places of fear. So if you have any need to get more in depth about your Chiron placement, again, you can go over to Gemini Moon Tarot _1011, I think is what it is. Okay. So yeah, back to the reading. So now is the time to gather in groups, but again, now is not the time to be willy-nilly. Now is the time to operationalize your understandings and concretize your frameworks. If you have courses, if you have workshops, if you have yoga classes, if you have things that you want to teach, now is the time to write down those intentions. Okay, again, tomorrow, Mars hour. Planetario. Mars hour. Mars hour is from 7:08 a.m. to 7:54 a.m. Mars hour is also 12:30 p.m. to 1:16 p.m. tomorrow. Mars hour is also 6:48 p.m. to 8:02 p.m. Okay, that is when those will be perfect times to do your rituals, to do your incantations, to do your prayers. And the Mercury retrograde, just do the regular things for the Mercury retrograde. You actually might be, we're going to do a separate video for the Mercury retrograde. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Bye.